Yeah, and these guys specifically.
It happens!
Did you guys get
The
that?
universe balances out.
It really does.
The glass god is like, wait a minute, that should have broken. There.
It's like we stole a soul from death's door. And he's like, that one got away. I'll make up for it later.
You got Kevin. You, I'm taking Steve. All right, welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
I'm Daniel.
I am Rex.
Okay, so
Yes.
we've got some Waterfords.
Nice.
Now, Waterford sent us several bottles of Waterford.
Let's remind people of the Waterford.
Waterford is a distillery in Ireland that actually flew us over, but it's
Like 2 years ago.
Yeah, they paid for us to go over and hang out, and we really enjoyed it.
Yeah, we went all over Ireland visiting other distilleries while we were there. It was great.
Mark Rainier of Bruichladdich fame founded Waterford to focus on single farm distilled malt. So
Terroir.
only the barley from one farm, often from one one field, distilled through the whole process, put into 4 different types of barrels, and then settle it.
So basically, it's a massive experiment to see how much does the land, the terroir, the farm, the field that it's in, affect the final result in the whiskey. So they're doing a whole bunch of different relationships with different farmers across Ireland, the same malt, the same variety of malt compared to one farmer 8 kilometers that way. I'm saying kilometers because Ireland. Versus one that's over near the coast. So you can explore how much difference can be found just exploring where that whiskey was grown. The same process, the same proof, the same types of barrels, all that stuff.
And we were a little going in trying to be skeptical until we got to try the new makes. And discovered
different,
that like the new make to new make of the same process, shockingly, dramatically different.
I'm saying meaningfully different.
Yeah.
Meaningfully.
Meaning 20 to 30%, sometimes higher.
Yes.
Okay, so, by the way, Eric McDaniel sent us our first bottles of Waterford when we were still looking for it.
Yes.
And he said, hey, can I have the corks when you're done? That was like 2 years ago, and I'm still sitting on some of those Waterford corks. Eric, I know. I know, and I'm sorry. I know that I owe you some corks.
So,
I have not forgotten.
Right.
It literally, the note he sent asking for the corks is still sitting on my desk and has been for 2 years because that's there for me to go like, oh yeah, I need to remember to get Eric.
This reminds me of...
I'm sorry.
So as you pour.
Okay.
This reminds me, they're like, on their website or store, we have like merch stuff. We're always trying to figure out what would be like a cool thing, a cool product, something merchy that people would like. And people would send, manufacturers, sources will send samples of things over. This one guy, one manufacturer sent over, it was a cap with a cork brim. The brim's all cork.
How does that handle water?
Well, I don't know, like a cork.
Okay.
So he sends this thing, and I get this thing, it's like, hey, once you kind of assess the situation, whether or not you like it, can you send it back? Because it's the only sample I have.
Oh, crap.
Look.
Dude.
Man, I would have just not had him send anything if I knew that I had to keep track of this hat. It's been about 4 months now.
Yeah.
Still haven't sent back the hat, but it's a similar thing.
Yeah, it's
I
right
know.
there. You know what it is?
He sent me the thing and then said, well, no, don't send me anything.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to send it.
Oh, Jesus.
But I still...
By the way, this is supposedly Rare Whiskey Friday.
Oh, is it?
But it's just I've been putting off Waterford for a long time because they were reps, right?
Yeah.
But then what happened is they sent us these 2 bottles. So they get crickets for these.
Okay.
But then what happened is Trevor Owen sent the same bottle.
Okay.
And we just got to it. And I'm like, all right, let's go ahead and review this for Trevor.
How is this the same bottle?
Well, he sent another one.
Oh, okay.
Of the same one that the distillery had already sent us.
So we have 2 of these.
But I didn't want him to be a benevolent bastard because a brand had sent us something.
Okay.
So he's a magnificent bastard, Trevor Owen.
Trevor Owen, you magnificent
bastard.
So I'm not going to save Trevor Owen's bottle. We're going to open the distillery one.
Yeah.
But he also said, to the Wookiee mooch. Don't let the Hobbit keep you from wearing a black V-neck.
I've never been able to do the Wookiee thing.
Yeah.
There you go. I think we found the Wookiee. Like Chewbacca got shot in the face.
You know what? We are out of Lagavulin 12. Either that or Emma specifically hit it.
The 12, huh?
I mean the 16, which is what's supposed to be
There
on the
you
wall.
go. Because I know
think
of the 8 and the 16. Is there 12 at all?
there is a 12. Yes,
I don't know if I've had the 12.
edition, but I think Emma hit it.
Of course she did. She's a mean, vengeful
Okay,
little creature.
this is all 36 farms in one bottle.
Oh.
They call it the Pilgramage.
Yes.
So this is not terroir.
Yeah.
This is what they would have released if they were just releasing like every other
This
person.
is what most distilleries end up doing, blending everything that comes in
Right.
into,
1,500 bottles.
Great. So I actually really like that nose. There's like a butterscotch quality to it.
Butterscotch and apricot and lemon pudding, pound cake. Lemon pound cake.
Oh, like a really
Icing.
Like they used. Well, I was about to say they used a lot of butter in the actual cake. A lot of butter in the cake. You know, you get your fingers in there and they're like it's greasy because there's so much butter in the cake.
Yeah. Ah, it smells delicious.
Yeah, it's really nice. And then what is the proof? Like a 43, 46? What are we talking here? 50. Wow, that's a smooth 50. 50%.
You know who put this together? Ned.
Ned.
Our buddy Ned.
Yeah, I remember Ned.
Yeah.
Ned's a good guy. That's nice.
Man, that nose is really delicious. I'm a little nervous about tasting it because I want it to live up. Oh, it does.
Holy shit.
Oh God, that's distinctly Irish, even with all malted barley.
So not that shortbread cookie vanilla Irish. It's the fruity element in Irish. Irish fruitiness, so dense, so concentrated.
With a butter lemon cream.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a buttercream frosting with a lemon zestiness to it.
Can I tell you this right now? Because I've had a handful of Waterfords at this point.
And they were okay.
This is by far.
Blows them out of the water.
Yeah.
I mean, double at least as good as my other favorite.
My memory of the Waterfords after they'd gone through like the barreling process and we get our hands on it here because we were tasting the new make mostly. My memory of it was this is nice, has a lot of potential. It still strikes me as a bit young.
Yeah.
This isn't really striking me as overly young.
Right.
I get a nice amount of really matured, developed, fruity notes in here.
Yeah,
That
my
butterscotch
biggest
nose.
impression of Waterford when we first got sent stuff was shows promise. Like gonna be amazing, a little aggressive right now.
Oh. It's like a little ding of cinnamon sugar now.
Wow. Okay, hold on to that, because good God, that's delicious.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna pour the next one. This is a single farm. And this is, remember, you gotta do that with these. This is Sheestown.
The what?
Sheestown. Edition 1-1. So you know how they put it into 4 different barrels? They put it in virgin oak, French oak, American oak, and then the Vin du Natural, which is like a fortified French dessert wine.
Right. So whenever they have a farm bring in the grain,
Yeah.
they process that, and then the barrels it goes into are 4 different barrels.
Yeah, this is one of those, but it's still one farm.
Yeah.
And edition 1.1 of Sheestown. Philip O'Brien. Remember seeing his name?
Yeah.
Philip O'Brien. I think we drank some of his new make.
Yeah.
Yeah. And his daughter Maura works at the distillery.
Moira.
Maura. You
This is nice on the nose, and it does strike me as a simpler.
Yep, and brighter.
Yeah, simpler and brighter on the nose. It's nice, but man, I
The
think
density of that is
coming off the heels of this.
maybe should have done that in a different order.
Yeah.
It is. It's sweet but simple, bright and shiny,
You know what it is?
kind of effervescent
You
almost.
ever have like starfruit?
No, I've never had star.
It's a simple fruit, but it's nice.
Is it like kiwi?
So not the same flavor, but that same kind of light, bright, sweet flavor. Yeah.
This is a very soft touch.
Yeah. Oh, I like the taste better than the nose.
Ooh, that is barley forward.
Ooh.
That is musty.
Yeah.
Hefty. It's
and
got
again,
weight.
I actually, I like how densely sweet that barley is. The barley comes
That is
across.
almost
for sure.
mineral. Like a limestone tap water. here in well water here in Texas. Like when you just drink well water and it's like really mineral forward.
Well, that's one of the interesting things that they're tracking from farm to farm. This one has a lot more minerality to it. They even will know based on the rise and fall of the land what the soil content is. And now I'm very quickly out of my wheelhouse, but the different levels of nitrates and different stones and who the hell knows? I'm just making up stuff at this point. But they know the trace elements that are in the fields, how much exact rainfall landed in that area. Yeah.
The nose opens up into apples.
After you drink it. After you drink it, yeah.
Yeah, apples. But red apples.
Still lighter, sweeter, brighter.
But that mustiness in that palate, I got to go back to that. Ooh.
Still relatively musty.
There's a funk to that, like a grain funk. That reminds me of the funk and mustiness I get in space side single malts, or single malt blends, like a Monkey Shoulder. That grain malt barley funk.
Okay,
I'm getting that in this one.
I don't know if I'm getting funk, but I'm definitely getting barley forward.
Yeah,
and the comparison, this is going to be much simpler, which kind of makes sense.
But punchy.
But yeah, similar but punchy. But it's not burny with the alcohol. No, it's just, you know what? It's that youngness that we were talking about. Seems a little
This reminds me more of the others we've tried.
Yeah. I actually, I think I like this a little bit better than the other ones that we've tried, but it's that same general thing. This is nice, it has a lot of potential. Strikes me as a little bit young. But holy hell.
Yeah, that one's good, dude.
Damn.
You know what's cool about this one, though? Is that what I like about these is this harkens back to the original days of distilling when it was just a farm process.
Yeah.
Like farmers did it because they were the ones dealing with the grain. And when you try to distill the spirit, it wasn't aged, it was probably new make. And it was coming from one locale,
This, the Pilgramage.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, that's good.
If this becomes like the main thing there, yeah, that'll be like super nice. Damn. It is so interesting how much more complex this blend from all of the different farms is. All the different farms are a bunch of the farms.
36 farms.
A blend from 36 farms. That complexity, that shows up. A lot of times when you're blending things together, you'll have this layering effect until it just all kind of falls flat immediately. This didn't fall flat. I'm wondering because if it's all the same basic mash bill, there's nothing to counteract. It's just going to layer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's super good.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You picking it up? That's
it?
Yeah, 36 farms, hell yeah. Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight, may you fight for a friend.
If you steal, may you steal your lover's heart.
And if you drink, may you drink with us.